is Ann Boss. Good morning, everyone. I'm the chair of the City of San Diego Commission for Arts and Culture. We're going to do a quick roll call to confirm commissioner attendance. When I call your name, don't mind the trash trucks. When I call your name, please unmute yourself and say present. Commissioner Rebecca Smith.
Present.
Commissioner Tyler Hughes.
Present.
Commissioner Keith Opstead is not with us this morning. Commissioner Fritz Friedman.
Present.
All right, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for your attendance. It has been noted. Also joining us today, our city staff, Chief of Civic Art Strategies, Christine Jones. Good morning. And Project Manager Bel Reza. Thank you so much for being here. Before we get into today's agenda, I am going to call on Bel to please run down some of the guidelines for today's meeting.
Good morning, commissioners and Chair Bossler. We'll just do a really quick refresher. If you can just please remember to keep your camera on and yourself muted. If you would like to signal when you'd like to speak, please use the chat window. This is in order to comply with Brown Act. Thank you very much, Chair Bossler.
Okay, so now we are going to move on to non-agenda public comment. The public was invited to submit public comment on agenda and non-agenda items via a web form accessible through the agenda and the commission's website. Members of the public may also join this meeting as webinar attendees. If members of the public have submitted comments in writing via the web form, staff will read aloud public comment. Staff will read aloud public comment submitted per city public comment protocol. I will now call on Bel again to please read aloud any non-agenda public comment or to call on any attendees who would like to provide such comment.
Thank you, Chair Bossler. Nothing was submitted in writing and there are no members of the public currently in attendance. So there will not be public comment for this meeting unless I will let you know if any members of the public do join.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you for that. Now we're going to move on to our first action item. And I hope everyone had an opportunity to review the minutes from the September 9th, 2022 meeting. Would anyone like to make a motion, please, to approve the minutes as they are? If you would, please type speak in the chat window and verbally state your name and make your motion. Let's see here.
Okay.
Commissioner Smith?
Commissioner Smith, and I make that motion, Chair.
Thank you so much for that. Do we have a second? Commissioner Friedman?
I second.
Okay, wonderful. With that, we now have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Seeing none. Before we vote, Bel, I'm assuming there's still no public comment?
That's correct.
Okay, now we're going to vote. I will call your name. And if you would please respond out loud with yay, nay, or abstain. Please remember you do not need to have been present at the meeting to vote or to discuss. Commissioner Smith?
Sorry,
Yay.
Chair. I needed to actually make a correction on the minutes. I believe I was absent from the last meeting and I was listed as present.
Okay, I will make sure to update that.
Excellent. Thank you, Bel.
Okay, terrific. And thank you for that, Commissioner Hughes. Commissioner Smith, yay, nay, or abstain?
My vote is a yay.
Thank you, Commissioner Hughes.
Yay.
Thank you so much. Commissioner Opstead is not with us. Commissioner Friedman?
Yay.
All right, and my vote is a yay as well. Thank you so much for that. All right, moving right along. Next, we are going for a quick update from all of the committee chairs or city staff. First, I'm going to ask Commissioner Smith if you would please give us an update with respect to Policy and Funding Committee.
Absolutely. So we met on September 9th and we will also meet again later on today. Right now, waiting for our funding applications to come in. They are due October 30th. So really excited to see where that activity takes us. And then also we talked a lot about making sure that we are getting the word out about panelists and getting new panelists and also panelists from the past to join us again to serve on our funding panels.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. Exciting times. Now on to Public Art Committee, and we're going to ask Christine Jones if she would please update us for that committee.
Thank you, Chair Bosler, and good morning, commissioners. So the Public Art Committee meeting, they met last week. At the meeting, PAC members made a recommendation for a PAC member and a visual art design professional to serve on an upcoming artist selection panel for a new park that's being designed and will be constructed in Otay Mesa called Southwest Park. So that is one of the items that will be coming to you all at your next commission meeting. In addition to that, the PAC members received a presentation on the preliminary artwork idea for another new park, actually also in Otay Mesa, called Buyer Park. So the artists commissioned by the city for the project, Ingram Ober and Marisol Rendon, came to the meeting, shared their idea for an artwork for the park, and PAC members asked questions, provided feedback to the artists. Those artists are now going to consider some of that feedback as they continue to evolve their idea into a schematic design, which will come back to the PAC later this fall for additional input. So that was what they met on.
Okay, terrific. Thank you so much for that. Now moving on to Commissioner Hughes with respect to Advocacy and Outreach Committee, please.
We had a good meeting. The committee did not meet, but Fritz and I met to talk about overlaps between our two committees and opportunities for more coordination that we think will really have an impact on how we as a larger commission are able to serve both the constituent organizations and the city proper. So Fritz, Jonathan and I had a really productive meeting about that, and I think some good work is going to come out of that.
That's terrific. Thank you so much for that. And moving on to Commissioner Friedman, please, with respect to commissioner engagement.
Yeah, I'll extrapolate on what Commissioner Hughes just said. One of the big things that we're going to do is consider sending out a letter to all of our the organizations which we support, just informing them that the commission is there, that Commissioner Hughes and I are there to help support, as well as all the other commissioners. I have volunteered to write a letter, which I will send around to to the appropriate folks. But the thing is that the letter, we're trying to figure out this letter, which basically says we're here for you, and we'd like to be a part of what you're doing. It's part of our roles as commissioners. We're thinking, Commissioner Boss, that the letter should come from you, and Commissioner Hughes and I will co-sign beneath you, because it really is, it seems that it is a direction that the commission would want as a whole to initiate. And that, of course, the heavy lifting will be Commissioner Hughes and myself sending information out. So do expect a letter in a few days for you to approve and for, of course, Jonathan to approve, the team. Yeah.
That sounds terrific. Thank you so much.
You're on mute.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can, yes.
Thank you so much for that. I think it's great, and I've enjoyed seeing the photographs and folks going to the different opportunities, and particularly recently supporting one of our commissioners, Commissioner Polito, with respect to USD and the Arts Bus and all of that. That's really
it was fun.
Very heartwarming to see. Yes, I'm glad. Okay, now we're going to move on to the approval of the October 28th. Can't believe it, but we're moving into October 28th commission agenda. The agendas were sent to you as part of the meeting packet. I hope everybody had a chance to review it. Would anybody like to make a motion, please, to approve the agenda for the next commission meeting? Commissioner Smith?
So moved.
Wonderful, thank you. We have a second, please. Commissioner Hughes?
I second.
Okay, thank you so much. Is there any discussion with respect to the agenda for the next full commission meeting? Okay, now I'm continuing to assume, Bell, unless I hear otherwise, there's no public comment. So moving on to the vote, please respond with yay, nay, or abstain. Commissioner Smith?
Yay.
Thank you. Commissioner Hughes?
Yay.
Thank you. Commissioner Opstead is not with us this morning. Commissioner Friedman?
Yay.
Thank you. And my vote is a yay as well. And next would be the Executive Director report with Jonathan Gless. He is not here with us today. He's traveling doing arts work. In his place, I would like to ask that Christine Jones please report out on his behalf.
Thank you, Chair Bosler. So just a few brief updates for us today. So just a reminder that the applications are now open for the FY24 Organizational Support Program and Creative Community San Diego funding categories. So as you know, organizational support provides general operating support for arts and culture nonprofits, and Creative Community San Diego provides funding for projects that take place within the city of San Diego. So the applications are open now, so please help us spread the word. The Part 1 applications is open through October 30th. So please use your networks and spread the word. The information and the guidelines are all available on the city's website. In addition to funding, public art is still going strong with Park Social. So tomorrow we've got 2 events happening. One is actually a free cooking class happening in the neighborhood of Linda Vista and Linda Vista Community Park. So the artist Brian Golsenleiter has been working with community members. And they're going to be offering a free cooking class. So you'll be able to learn more about different culinary traditions of communities that live in Linda Vista. And you can still sign up. So we'll provide a link later today, but it is on our website as well at sdparksocial.com. In addition to that event, we also have the final workshop for Barely Touching by the artist Trevor Emery. So he'll be at Kensington Park in the morning from about 10:30 to 12:30, engaging park goers in drawing, hands-on kind of tutorial about making collages and rubbings from an installation that he has in the park. So in addition to that, we do have a call for artists right now open for the next poet laureate. So if you know any literary artists or poets out there who might be interested in being the next poet laureate for the city of San Diego, that opportunity is open. It's on our website as well. And applications are being accepted through November 3rd. And that concludes my updates for today.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Any further comments or business to come before the executive committee today before we adjourn? Okay, everybody stay dry and have a lovely, safe weekend ahead. Nice to see you all. With that, this meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks all.
Hey, Belle, you still there?